Have you ever wondered how the architect of a world-famous building is selected, how they conceptualize and design it, and who pays for projects of this magnitude? I know I definitely have. Having traveled to various countries all over the world, I've seen some amazing structures that left me in absolute awe. I always wondered how these massive projects were designed and built. Hi class, today I'm going to talk about one of the most visually fascinating and futuristic museums in the world. After extensive research, I decided to focus on three aspects surrounding the City of Arts and Sciences in Valencia, Spain. First, I'll provide some insight into the project, how it was commissioned, and some reasons why. Second, I'll show you the magnificence of this project and the thought process behind its meticulously engineered structural design and futuristic concept. Third, I'll talk about its economic impact and the controversy behind it. First, in 1991, a board of 56 scientists, museologists, and designers presented an initial draft of this large-scale urban recreation center meant to focus on science and culture in Valencia, Spain. It was approved and commissioned to Valencia-born architect Santiago Calatrava. The project took nearly 3 years to design. For some background, after becoming a designer, Santiago studied architecture and urbanism before pursuing another degree in engineering. He learned that architecture could be an outlet that allowed him to combine the qualities of both art and construction. His architecture is known to express the energy of the human spirit, which you'll soon see. Second, the cultural complex, which began in construction in 1996, consists of 3 major buildings containing 7 distinct structures, all dedicated to culture and science. The predominant idea of the project was to restore a neglected area of Valencia covering 350,000 square meters, according to Arch 2.0. That's roughly the size of 65 football fields. The 7 distinct structures in order of their inauguration consisted of 1, the Planetarium, which is an open structure and designed as the entrance. It displays a massive garden with plant species indigenous to Valencia. Not only that, but the plants were specifically selected to change colors with the seasons. Second, the hemisphere. As quoted by Calatrava, it was inspired and intentionally shaped to represent the human eye. That's why it's known as the Eye of Knowledge. This is the centerpiece of the City of Arts and Sciences. The Prince Philip Museum of Science and Technology is the third, and it's structured to mimic the skeleton of a whale. Among the structures is also the largest open-air aquarium in Europe, home to over 500 different species. Also, the Queen Sofia, the Opera House of Valencia, which is also the tallest opera house in the world, a suspension bridge, and the Agora, an arena for year-round sporting events and concerts. The City of Arts and Sciences is Valencia's largest tourist attraction and considered one of the 12 treasures of Spain. Because of its futuristic design, it's been featured in multiple movies and TV series, some of which you'll recognize, such as Tomorrowland and HBO's Westworld. Collectively, it's an avant-garde architectural work of art that is clearly recognizable as great examples of Calatrava's futuristic design style. Lastly, the economic impact and controversy of this project. Originally budgeted at $350 million in 1991 for the 3 structures, the final cost was over 3 times that amount, costing over $1 billion. Half of the architecture community publicly rejects Calatrava, while the other half declares him a visionary. With all that said and done, one can't help but wonder why he is still being commissioned for projects all around the world. Not only that, but how do governments control his rising budgets, especially since the majority of these projects are public works paid for using taxpayer dollars? The answer? It remains a mystery. Despite being accused by the architecture community to be inefficient and irresponsible, he continues to win the bid for many projects of this magnitude, hence the controversy. In conclusion, although this museum resulted in much controversy due to its billion-dollar price tag, one can argue that it has created thousands of jobs and elevated Valencia's rank among tourist destinations. Let's also not forget that it's an architectural and artistic masterpiece that has become one of the most important modern tourist destinations in Valencia and considered one of the 12 treasures of Spain. Thank you.